Pinpoint Weather on NBC5 News is brought to you by the Cow Creek Umpqua Tribe.
Well, it's been quite nice over the last several days with that sunshine and the warmth we've been getting with the 70s in the valleys, 60s out in our eastern counties. A little bit less of this expected today, unfortunately. Forecast begins to change here this afternoon. We're going to see more of the upper 60s here in the valleys, dropping off around 10 degrees compared to yesterday. And we're going to continue to see some of the cooler temperatures, especially once we get into the weekend. But here the next couple of days, we're still going to be around, if not, we're going to be above the seasonal high for this time of year through Thursday. And then we're going to start to see blues filling in. That's where our highs are going to be below that seasonal average as we get into the end of this month. So the warm up was quite nice. We didn't have any 70s or 80 degree temperatures for the month of March last year. It was nice to get a little bit of a break from the cloudy and the wet conditions, but that's going to be returning as well. When we see the temperatures dropping off, you're looking at those 50s back in the forecast as we head into this weekend, again below that seasonal average for this time of year. Now the big changes on the way are coming from the systems out to our west. We've been dealing with this ridge of high pressure, which has kept things sunny and warm over the last several days. This is weakening and pushing out of our region, and then the low pressure systems are going to be filling in. In fact, here today, the quick moving one's going to be pushing up to the north, and we're not going to see too much in terms of precipitation from that. Mainly a little bit cloud cover and also the cool down to start this afternoon. We will see much chillier temperatures as we head into this weekend, and you see this kind of a slower moving low pressure system to keep our rain potential Friday, Saturday, even into at least early Sunday. And with that colder air, we'll also see mountain snow returning in the forecast as well. This system's going to be clearing out, but another one's going to be filling right in as we head into the start of next week. And of course, with the cooler temperatures, we continue with the snow chances. And looking at least a good portion of next week, we are seeing wetter conditions to stick around in the forecast. So getting out of that sunny sky, unfortunately. As we're getting through today, though, we will just see an increase of cloud cover. Most of the area is going to continue to stay dry. You do see some shower activity, mainly along the coastline. Even this could move a little bit further inland, though that chance is low once we get into the nighttime hours. Any precipitation today is going to be very limited and very light in terms of amounts. Once we get into Friday, that's where things become more widespread for the area. We look at expected snow levels because once we get into some of the colder air this weekend, those snow levels are going to be dropping down to around 3,500 to 4,500 feet for Saturday, Sunday. So that does bring in some mountain snow back into the 7-day forecast. The valley, no snow is expected on the valley floor like we saw just a few weeks ago. We are going to stay liquid with that precipitation. So staying with the shower activity for Friday, Saturday, kind of clearing out early Sunday, but late Sunday, Monday, more showers returning. And again, a huge cool down from those 70s and 80s to 60s here next couple of days. And then we dip into the 50s this weekend. Morning lows will stay into the 40s. In our eastern counties, that chance of rain and snow returns in the forecast through this weekend and continues into next week as highs drop from lower 60s today, tomorrow to the 40s Saturday and Sunday. Morning lows will be into the 30s. Northern California going from 60s to lower 50s. Showers likely, then even some rain and snow chances as we head into the start of next week. We're also going to be dealing with more wind, a little breezy today, 10 to 20 miles per hour, but even stronger wind speeds with gusts up to around 40 to 45 expected as we get into Friday and Saturday. Coastline will be dealing with the chance of rain and storms, especially Friday and Saturday. Some light shower activity here today and tomorrow.